Hi, I'm Pastor Seth Perry from St. Mark's Lutheran Church here in Kingston, Ontario. Stay tuned at the end of this video with instructions on how to print out today's coloring sheet. This is the children's sermon for Sunday, March 29th, 2020. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm in my toy room. I have a collection of old toys, don't judge. So here are some people that I've chosen that have superpowers. Here is Cyclops. This is actually a figure that is a 1993 Marvel Toy Biz X-Men The Animated Series 1/6 scale Cyclops, to be exact. His superpower is that he can shoot impact beams called optic blasts out of his eyes. A lot of people think that he can shoot laser beams, but he actually can't burn anything with his optic blasts, which mean that they are impact blasts. Okay, I won't go any further. I've proven that I'm a comic book nerd. I'll stop. Let's go with another superhero. How about Batman? How about that? This is actually a 1997 Kenner DC 1/6 scale Batman and Robin, George Clooney Batman. A lot of people think that Batman doesn't have superpowers, but he actually does in my books. He has this power to be an amazing detective. He's so smart. He can outsmart even the most powerful superhero, Superman. Did you know that? He actually did that in the comic books, and it was in a... You know what? I'm just proving I'm a comic book nerd again. I'll stop with that. All right, so moving on to my last and most favorite superhero. This is the Silver Surfer. This is a 1994 Marvel Toy Biz 4-inch Silver Surfer, complete with his board, as you can see. His superpower is amazing. He was given the Power Cosmic by Galactus, and the Silver Surfer is one of the most powerful heroes in all of comic book history. My favorite. So now that I've proven I'm a massive comic book nerd, why are we talking about superheroes if this is for church? Well, a lot of the time, people like to point out how Jesus is like a superhero. I mean, last week, he gave sight to a blind person. That's amazing. It's an amazing miracle. I can't do that, can you? And Jesus healed people just by touching them. And he also turned water into wine. Can you do those things? Like, I can't, can you? Well, this week, Jesus is meeting some of his friends. He visits these sisters, Mary and Martha, and they are crying. They just lost their brother Lazarus. Now, when Jesus sees them crying, something happens. Jesus begins to cry as well. So sometimes we might think about the unreal things that Jesus did, like how he walked on water or fed 5,000 people with just a few fish and a couple of loaves of bread. But today, the lesson is this. Jesus cries, just like you and just like me. So remember that today. Jesus isn't just with you when you cry. Jesus is crying just like you do. And right now he's crying for the whole world when people are in tough times. So I think that you've seen the images on the screen today, and it's from a coloring sheet created by Pastor Jalen Corbin from Lord of Glory Lutheran Church in Lac La Biche, Alberta. I want you to color this sheet and save it. It should fit together with the coloring sheet from last week. 2 more children's lessons, and you should be able to make your own poster. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope that you are having a wonderful time learning at home with your families, doing school at home with your families, and making the most of this time in self-isolation during a period of social distancing. And I just want you to hear that message for today, that you are loved and Jesus cries with you when you cry. God bless.